me show you guys something. So when I got back from Coachella the day after, I usually just take my car into like a car wash. Nothing crazy, just like a little drive-through car wash. After the car wash, I noticed there was a dent on the passenger side door. And I was like, damn, you know, maybe like a rock chipped up. And so I was like, you know what, just let me look at like some of the security footage that I have on the car and check out what I found. So this was the day that we were leaving Coachella. Literally right before we got to our car, the car next to us was packing up, and look what happened. Boom. He like fell against this door, which then dented my car. And then this is how you know it was bad. He tried to rub off like paint or see if it would come off. So yeah. What sucks is that like there was no like I'm sorry or anything. Like we were pulling up as they were packing up their car and leaving, and we just didn't notice it. So to the guy who dented my car, I hope your car slips on a banana peel. You know, I'm not too pissed at a dent. You know, it's a little dent, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. But whatever. Let's go eat. Alright, so it's been a couple days since I went on a lunch date with Luna. We got some tacos. We wanted to try Vegas tacos because they were at Coachella, and obviously they've been like a big thing since the Super Bowl. Our go-to taco spot is usually like Leo's Tacos or Cactus, but I mean like our favorite Mexican spot in LA is Paco's Tacos. Not the one by LAX. You need to go to the one on Centinela in Washington in Culver City. The best one. Like you would literally get a burrito the size of a football is the best one. But when I went to Coachella, the camera that I was using, the GFX100RF, this little wooden piece broke, and it's sort of like my thumb rest for it. It's not like attached fully, it's just like taped on or glued on with like double-sided tape. So I wanted to find a new solution for it, so I was like, there has to be a better way to have like a thumb rest on this camera without having to use the hot shoe, because I use the flash on it sometimes. And I found this. This is the Tilta vintage camera cage for this camera. So let's open this up. So this is crazy, the packaging on this. It comes in like a little tin can. Let's see. I guess first let's take off this cage. I gotta say, I love small rig stuff. I think they've always been really good at making like affordable cages that are pretty decent quality. I think just with this one, because it is sort of like a weirder grip camera, that back, I got so used to having that back grip or thumb rest that it was nice to, like, I missed it when it broke off. Look at how they have the tool set up. It's kind of cool. So I want you guys to see how satisfying the fit is in here. The little eyelet for the strap fits. It fits right in there. It's kind of cool. I need to put the strap back on it, but it's pretty much done. So this is the front, the top, which the top part covered up any branding that it had, but this hot shoe is now integrated to that top plate, so I can cover it up completely or remove it to put the flash on it. It's actually pretty cool. And then the back has this thumb grip right here, so this is where my thumb will sit, as opposed to against that wood grip that used to be right here. I don't know, maybe I'll get another wood piece because I really liked this look, but the fact that it has to be glued on there, it's just not necessarily the best. For the straps, it came with these nylon sort of like straps, I guess, like little straps that go onto the little eyelets right here. I don't really like these. I think what I'm gonna do, I have some Peak Design anchors that I think I'm gonna use instead. So I just put on these anchors right here. They're on both sides. I use this strap with most of my cameras, and most of my cameras have the anchors on it, so I could just throw this on there, throw it over. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that the camera doesn't have any 1/4 inch holes down at the bottom. So it comes with this arc of Swiss plate that you basically just fit on the bottom of the camera, and then you can put your attachments onto here. But I feel like I might be able to just put this on a tripod without it. Something I would have to try out later, but it's a nice little upgrade. I'm happy with it. Oh, my mom's calling. That's for later. That is for later. My mom called because she's going out of town and she needs someone to watch her cat. So she dropped him off with some food and litter, but we didn't get any of his toys or anything. So I'm on my way to Target right now to just pick up some toys and just some things to get him more comfortable around the house, like some catnip and stuff. We have 2 other cats and they're all related. So quick story time. My cat, who's the oldest, Stitch, who's 15, I got him the first year out of college when I moved down to San Diego for a year. When I moved back, I ended up biting the bullet and moving back in with my mom and stayed there for a couple years as I got back on my feet. While I was there, my mom got a cat and she thought that her cat was a boy. Was not a boy. As soon as that cat came of age, my cat and her cat had kittens. She had 2 kittens, so she had a boy and a girl. We ended up keeping the girl. My mom ended up keeping the boy. The mom sadly passed away last year, but the 2 kittens are still doing well. I say kittens, but they're like 9 years old now. Their names are Nala and Simba. So, you know, so now we have Stitch, Nala, and Simba. As you can tell, we are huge Disney fans at home. So yeah, I'm on my way now to Target to pick up just some cat stuff for him. I'm also filming another YouTube video, which I'm trying not to have an existential crisis about, but I think I'll be fine. Hopefully I'll be fine. Simba. Simba, what are you doing? You can't hide in there forever. What's wrong? You want to come out? You want to come out? You want to hang out in there? You okay? It's okay. It's okay. He's still getting used to this place. For reference, this is what his dad looks like. And then this is his sister. Alright, so we're getting ready to leave to the Baby Keem concert in a little bit. They don't allow this camera in because they don't allow GoPros. The shrine is on the USC campus, and I don't know how strict they are with cameras. So just to be safe, I'm going to try to follow their camera policy as close as possible. I wanted to bring my GFX again like I did to Coachella, but it is quite a bigger camera than like a regular point and shoot. So instead, I'm going to bring my X100RF, which is definitely a little smaller than the GFX. You can really tell the difference from the top here. It just looks much smaller, and also the grip on this doesn't really help. The grip on this one still makes it look pretty small. So I'll be shooting photos on this, but for vlogging, I'm taking this thing. So this is the Sony ZV-1 Mark II. Luna uses this. I got it for her birthday about a year or two ago, and I'm using it today just to just capture some vlogging content while we're at the show. It's a really cool camera. Still shoots in S-Log3. So these are my settings right here. I have it on shutter priority, 60p, shooting in 4K, auto white balance, basically like auto everything, making sure that it just stays at that 180-degree rule. But great little camera. I guess we'll see how it goes filming on this today. Lucky number 7! All right, it's been a couple days since the show. I've been catching up on some work, and Simba's doing really good. This is mine and Luna's like third apartment together, so we learned pretty quickly after moving the first time with Stitch that we needed something to like help calm him down. And if you guys have like pets that have anxiety, separation anxiety, or even just like anxiety in general, that just get nervous with sounds and stuff, there's this brand called Vet CBD that I just like put a couple of drops in his wet food in the morning, and he's been a completely different cat. Like Stitch has been on it for like years now, but I've been giving Simba about like maybe 0.25 milligrams of CBD. It's a 20-to-1 ratio. So there is some THC in it. It's just not very, very strong. I don't know if I'm too bright or too dark here. I guess we'll leave it there. Actually, no. Right now I'm on my way to sell a camera. So I've switched almost completely over to the Action 6, and I really love using it, obviously. Before I was using this, I was using the Insta360 Go Ultra. And this is a really amazing camera. I really like it. The reason why I moved back to the DJI though is because DJI pairs with the mic seamlessly. It also has 10-bit color, and the Insta360 only shoots an 8-bit. I do really like the modularity of it, like the fact that it can be so small and you can take it out of this like little housing, so it's only like this little thing, and just wear this around your neck or on your hat. It's really cool, and then you just pop it back on there, so it's like magnetic and it charges it up every time you put it back on the housing. It's a really good product. So yeah, I don't know, I posted it on OfferUp a couple of days ago, and honestly, surprisingly, it went pretty quick. Like I think 2 or 3 days on the app, and it's already sold. I didn't even promote it. It just like I just put it up and it sold. I bought it for like $450 and I'm selling it for $360. I think that's fair. Usually with like products like this that are still fairly new, and like I take really good care of my stuff, I try to not go under 100 MSRP. I just think it's fair, you know. Obviously, if it was like heavily used, I would definitely go lower. But you know, like I said, I take really good care of my stuff. Man, the show though, just to quickly go over it, I'm still mentally there. Like, it's been my happy place for the last couple of days, and the last couple of days have been really tough. Like, I've been catching up on work. We're getting ready to go on another shoot. So I'm going up to Sonoma County in a couple of days to shoot with Michaela DeMater, who I've worked now with for years, and she was actually in my first vlog. So we're going up there to shoot for 8 days total. No, 6 days, but there's some travel days in between that. So I'm driving up from LA to Sonoma. I'm excited to get out and go travel. And I don't know, I'm honestly thinking about camping on the way back, because I've never been to Big Sur, and I think this would be like the best opportunity to just spend some time there. So on the way back, I'm really thinking about just taking a tent, maybe a grill, and enjoying myself out there. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. All right, that thing is gone. Honestly, an amazing little camera. It just like, it feels weird having multiple cameras that could do the same thing, you know? Like, so if I had to choose one, I mean, I would probably choose that thing over the Insta360 Go 3S, but it overlapped too much with the Action 6. And then, I don't know, a part of me is like, should I get rid of the Insta360 Go S to get the Nano? Because the DJI Osmo Nano, it shoots 10-bit color in D-Log-M, and it's still small. Obviously, it's not as small as the Insta360, but it is smaller. But he paid in cash. Now I'm gonna go get my beard trimmed up because I have to take pictures at a birthday party this weekend for a friend. How you doing? I'm picking up an order from Martin.
We got you. Go ahead and go for it, boss.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, man.
Boss?
No, I'm okay.
Have a good one.
You too, man. Thank you. Ah, that was good. Delicious. I forgot to tell you guys about how it was at the concert with the Sony. So I took the Sony ZV-1 Mark II. It's Luna's camera, and she uses it for vlogging and her TikTok videos. And it's a really, really good camera. Like, I was shooting an S-Log 3, setting up the camera at shutter priority, and then leaving the rest of the settings on auto worked really well. When I was outside, I did need to put on the internal NDs, and then I forgot to turn them off once I got inside, but I figured it out pretty quickly. I feel like you can't go wrong with any camera nowadays. Like, I think the bar is set pretty low now, right? Like, not pretty low, but like there's a standard that a lot of cameras meet. I need 10-bit color and to be able to shoot in log. IBIS would be great to have if I can get it. If not, just like some sort of stabilization in the camera would be great. And then lastly, I need variable ND filters because I like to shoot in manual. And if I'm shooting in manual, I want to be able to just sort of like be able to set my settings and adjust my exposure with variable NDs. It's exactly how I've used this thing. Granted, not everyone needs 10-bit color. I think I really enjoy using it because I like to do the color grading in post and I like to shoot in log. But if you're not shooting in log, 8-bit color is fine. And a lot of these cameras are so smart now that you can just put the camera in auto. Like I was playing around with the Canon 50V, which is a little crop sensor camera, very similar to the one that Luna has, except it has a detachable lens. So it would be, I guess, closer to the ZVE1. Or no, the ZVE10, I guess. Whichever one of those is the crop sensor one, that's the one that it's most like. And it's cool. Like it's a small camera. I like the fact that it's boxy. You can rig it up. You can choose to shoot in log or choose not to shoot in log. It has a built-in microphone. So it's awesome. Also, another thing too, with the Sony ZV-1, the audio was awesome. Like the crowd for that show was the best crowd that I've seen in a really long time at a LA show. And the fact that I was able to hear them singing along was awesome. So sick. All right, I just got to the barbershop, and the more I thought about it on the way here, I really don't think I need one camera out of all the cameras that I have to be a separate brand. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell the Insta360 Go 3S, and then just purchase the Nano. So I should get it on Saturday before I leave for my trip. So it'd be fun to just kind of use it. Basically, this basically is gone already. So it's all good. What's up, fool?
You look different, bro.
Why? It's because I'm not wearing that big ass shirt.
That's what it is.
All right, bro. Thank you. Appreciate you. So I just told my barber that I was selling the Insta360 Go 3S, and coincidentally, he was looking for a camera to shoot content on and stuff because he just got a new truck and he wants to like find the small camera to mount to his car. And I told him, I was like, yo, bro, it would work good. And so I told him $250 for it with like all the little accessories and shit with it. So most likely next time I see him, I'll sell it to him. So looks like it's not going to make it an offer up. I'll probably just sell it to him. I got the new Nano. So let's do a little unboxing. So first, before I open anything, here's what I got. So I got the Nano. I got the small rig cage, the small rig V&D, and then I also got the K&F. It's a black mist filter. So K&S black mist filter for the Nano. So this one screws on. The ND filter pops on top of this one, and we should be good. So let's go ahead and unbox this. Honestly, this whole thing about like DJI not being available in the States anymore kind of sucks, because I really love their products. I had to order their newest drone on eBay from a seller that was in China. So, you know, I'm happy that I was still able to get it, but I do eventually want to upgrade my Pocket to the new 4P. So, you know, Luna's been wanting a Pocket for so long, and you know, I think like it's like one of those cameras that I think a lot of people use for social media content, and so I'm excited to like get the new one and send her that one. We got a lot more accessories in this than I expected. So we have, okay, so this is a little cage for the Osmo. I don't even know if it's really a cage. It's like a little protector, maybe like a plastic case for the Nano, and then it has the pins on there too, so you can charge it while it's in the case. So that's cool. I'm not sure if I'll use it, but maybe. Okay, this is the clip, a little suction cup mount, and I think this Osmo, this DJI adapter also works with other cameras that I have. So like for the Action 6, I can take off the tripod on that, and then this should just snap on that. So all these accessories that I already have work with this, which is part of the reason why I sort of prefer DJI over Insta360, is because every time the Insta360 has dropped a new camera, they always change the mount for it, which sucks because I still have the Go 3S, and when I got the Go Ultra, me thinking that I can use the same accessories didn't work that way. We have a little necklace, so this thing you put around your neck, under your shirt, and then the camera will stick to this. So that's cool. So four accessories that it came with. That's not bad. And then finally, the piece de resistance. Oh look, it even is magnetized through the plastic, which is kind of cool. The bottom part first. So this is the screen. So this is the screen that you can see your picture on. There's the record button, the branding, and then here is the camera. Let me actually go get the Go 3S so we can compare sizing. All right, so here is the Go 3S. Let me take it out of its thing here. So this is how big the camera is compared to the DJI. So size wise, not too big of a difference. So I think like the fact that there's a bigger sensor here and 10-bit color, I think is a positive, and like the trade-offs are worth it. So this will be going to my barber Steven. I think once it's in the case, like so this mount on here, so that is what it looks like when it's mounted on its battery or screen compared to the Go 3S. And then the one thing with the Go 3S is that for the screen, you have to flip that back part up. So size wise, it's about the same from the side here. So not too different. I mean, like if you want to be nitpicky, the Insta360 is definitely smaller than the DJI. Still, I think it's worth the upgrade. So this is the small rig cage. I like just getting these just because mounting options. There's always like a cold shoe on these, and also what is it, a 1/4 inch screw at the bottom. This one is a little funky because it's like it doesn't have this top part, so you can just like throw the camera in. So let's figure this out. All right, so the battery pack is in there now. And then this is what it looks like in the cage with the battery pack. I don't really see the need for this like plastic case, so I'm probably just gonna put that in a box somewhere. So as I love using these blackness filters because I feel like, I think like a lot of people use them because digital cameras have like this overly like clinical clean look. So adding a mist filter just helps with not muddying up the image, but it softens it. So I'm just gonna unscrew the original one, and then I'm gonna screw this one on. So there it is with the new black mist filter on it. And it is the same size as the original filter, so it should work with this filter. I don't know where my knife went. It was around here somewhere. So same thing as my Action 6, I'm gonna be using a VND on this camera. And this just uses like a rubber gasket to tension itself onto this lens. So there's 1, and then there is 5. So pretty easy. All right, so this is this camera. I now have the mic connected to it. Okay, let me turn this light up right here. There you go, that should be pretty good. So far so good. Let's try the ND filter on with it. So I'll put this on and I'll crank this all the way. So that's at 1 and that's at 5. 1, 5. Honestly, it's pretty cool. That's the new camera added to the collection, and I'm saying goodbye to this thing. So we got a blanket, we got toilet, shower towels, a pump just in case, loofahs, trash bags. Camping stuff is good. I think I'm gonna just throw a tent in there. Maybe. Sleeping bag, lantern, that works. Yeah, mallets right here, we're good. still have to put in my camera stuff, but this leaves plenty of space for her luggage, so we should be good.